You are listening to Maximum Pew Pew, an actual play RPG podcast. Maximum Pew Pew follows continuous storylines and are meant to be enjoyed from the beginning. This episode follows the Dead Sons storyline and may contain spoilers for the Dead Sons adventure path published by Paizo Incorporated. The following segments may contain mature themes and adult language. In this episode, the party weathers an Eoxian ambush party. When we last left our heroes, you guys were going to Eox.
Were we already at Eox?
Yeah.
Because I think we talked to the flesh grower.
Yeah, so you arrived at Eox. You spoke with Juanita Trucks, who was the ghoul that was, what was her?
She is the
director of the Ministry of Eternal Vigilance.
Yes, and she is the only person who works for.
She's also the only employee of the Ministry of Eternal Vigilance.
That tracks corpse fleet information.
But you know what? Director looks really good on that resume.
Yeah. So she's essentially the only employee there. She had asked you to look at two different cases
They were
that I gave you handouts for.
One was the
left
our resident saying she needed to purchase a new outfit, and she left.
Yep.
We went there because that's where I killed people.
So you actually had investigated that particular claim, and what happened was when you arrived, there were 3 ghoul soldiers that were
beating up the roommate.
Yeah, harassing the roommate, who was actually part of like the Eoxian Navy, like the legit Eoxian Navy. So she's like a very devout Eoxian. You took care of that problem. Rewinding a little bit, when you arrived to the Ministry of Eternal Vigilance, Juanita Trucks was actually speaking to a human by the name of Sean Golding,
who wants to be an Eoxian.
Yeah, so basically he's working like a term of indentured servitude, and in exchange he'll become a full-fledged like undead Eoxian citizen as a result. He was filing a claim about a individual perhaps having corpse fleet leanings, and he also works at the Fleshworks.
But we went there and talked to him, and then we found out that he was full of shit, and that's not true.
Yes, you found out that he was not. He was basically filing a complaint more as like a revenge rather than actual corpse fleet sympathies.
But we still need to investigate this like flesh vat.
Yeah. So, and also he had mentioned that he was a good friend of Voxel, and you know, if you see Voxel, bring him up.
Right.
But yeah, you guys basically have taken care of one of the tasks. You now have the second task, which was the one that was filed by Voxel Darksend. The Fleshworn Fabrications was the employer that he brought up, and if I recall correctly, let me take a look at the map. So it is the building closest to Maia over there, with all the vats and stuff like that. That's where Fleshworn Factories is.
Can we inquire to this dude about Voxel? Like, hey, what's up with Voxel? Do you know him? Is he here at work today? Blah, blah, blah.
So who do you want to inquire with?
The human that made the false claim.
Yeah, if you speak with him and he speaks about Voxel, he'll say that he's one of the like foremen at the place.
Okay.
So that he would be, he's kind of like the head dude, but basically he's being accused of theft, and he wants to kind of clear his name because he didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So he just needs to kind of come up with some type of proof for his employer to show that he wasn't the one that stole this flesh.
All right, let's talk to Voxel and have him show us first the evidence, because it says he took a picture, recount his story, and then if he can take us to the vat so we can investigate it, that would be cool.
So if
I feel like that's very like Law and Order chain of events, like sequence there.
So
tends to work out for them. So
actually, I'm going to need everybody to put themselves on the map over here at the pensioners. So if you guys recall, that room right there, because as you're having this discussion, Maia, you get a telephone call on your comms unit.
I suppose I will answer the telephone call.
Okay. This is Juanita Trucks of the Ministry of Eternal Vigilance.
What can I do for you?
It's an honor to be contacted directly by the director.
I need to inform you that we've received a tip that there are individuals who would do you and your fellow investigators harm, and
that's not very polite.
They've been sent your way and will probably be there in the next few moments. We've just heard about this myself, and I wanted to make you aware to be prepared for some counter.
All right.
Well, thank you for that. I suppose we'll be in touch.
Okay.
Did you put it on speakerphone?
Sure.
All right, so we all know.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know. All right, so here's what I say we do.
We've made a lot of people angry, so really this could be anyone.
Here's what I say we do.
We're good at that.
All right.
We're good at anger.
I say if they're coming here, wait, is the Navy chick still here?
Yes. It's her house.
Oh, so we probably shouldn't do my idea because it's going to, like, wreck face her house. Like, way a lot of property damage.
Yeah, she's had enough property damage.
Yeah. And there's
we have to respect our veteran elders.
Yeah. And there's like,
I recall like broken bookcases and stuff from some crit.
And there's like a ghoul just like laying in a heap of broken furniture with like a giant hole in his chest. So
that wasn't here when we got here?
No, I did that to him.
No, we
Are you sure that wasn't here when we got here?
I mean, it is Eox. They do decorate oddly. All right, so here's what I say we do. Do we know? Can you sneak outside and see if you see anyone coming so we know what direction they're coming?
Yeah, I can do that. But, if we're going to pick where people are going to come for us, I'm going to turn to the lady as like, do you have any neighbors you don't like?
Yeah, that's a
question for the ages.
I'm pretty sure that's more. I'm pretty sure that's not morally okay.
I'm the only resident in a commercial area. I don't really have...
All right, just checking. All right, then I guess it doesn't matter where we fight them, aside from here. Not
all
here.
All her neighbors are...
All right, I'm going to sneak out the side door, go over and look outside.
She's like, all my neighbors are dead. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. You will look outside, and this area has a little bit of foot traffic. I mean, it's not much. Like I said, it is kind of like a...
There's no, obvious group of thugs approaching?
Like, judging by this map...
down the street, snapping their fingers and singing...
Like dance defeating other gangs?
Yeah.
Judging by this map... Eox doesn't really have zoning laws because you've literally got a residence next to an industry across the street from commercial buildings.
Yeah. This is the worst Civ City ever.
Plus a government building like right here in the middle of it. So like it's zoning hell.
I think their city planner may actually be dead, not like undead, but actually dead.
They just don't know. Because they're so used to corpses.
Yeah.
Sometimes they move.
This one hasn't moved in 3 decades.
So yeah, it's kind of difficult for you to actually ascertain what might be a threat and what might not be. I mean, and you're even seeing humans and stuff too. What because of the whole, the ability to kind of like do the indentured servitude. And
so here's the problem: is we're gonna have to use your house to hunker down in because people are coming.
I mean, you did save my life.
Yeah.
Make me like a token diplomacy. I mean, she's pretty much helpful.
I'm going to give you the look. Like, really?
And she's helpful, so it's...
Well, I know, but
5.
5?
6. Sorry.
6?
Yeah.
So helpful, the DC is like 5 plus like charisma, and it like it's not...
well, yeah, but I think it's modified by a self-destructive.
Well, it's not...
You would have had to have actually insulted her.
No, she's like... It's a bit forward, but you did save my life.
All right. So,
Like, thank God you had a modifier there, because, like, that was...
so here's what I say. Here's what I say we do.
Do you talk to people?
Hide her in the refrigerator.
What I say we do is we barricade one of the doors, and then put all these explosives around the other door and hook them up to these detonators, and then when dude walks through, just go and make him regret entering that door.
Did we ask her
Do the
what
fader.
these people look like, and if they match the people we already shot?
Call
So-
her back and say they weren't
Juanita-
ghouls, were they?
It's like, Juanita... If you call Juanita back, it's like, there's no indication as to what they were
got
sending. Now, as you are sort of peeking out the window, and you see a little bit of foot traffic, and again, there's a lot of undead, there's like a token human or two, you'll see that there's... everyone kind of like ignores each other, but there is like one weird altercation on the street where a human is accosted by these two undead that really can't seem to control their appetite and their bloodlust, and they accost this human. He like runs away.
Because a sticky bomb and 3 incendiary grenades say that entering that door is like the least fun they've had all day.
Agreed.
Can you time delay him? Because I like the thought of the sticky bomb going off, and then while they're looking at each other going, what the hell is this? Then the rest of them go off.
we have 4 detonators, so we can literally just like surprise round, hold action. Everybody goes simultaneously.
But these two undead seem to be acting a little bit suspiciously, walking down the street, looking around, checking addresses and stuff like that. You're getting the impression that these are the...
All right, look. All in favor of my plan, raise your hand.
For the listeners, there were 2.5 hands.
Yeah. All right.
It was two.
2.5 is the majority of 4. Let's do this.
If those hungry undead start getting a little bit too mouthy on that random human...
All right.
Yeah, it was two, and I'm not making a halfling joke. It was 2 fully committed and 1 like not fully committed hand.
Yeah,
right.
it was like half a hand.
So everyone has a detonator. There are 3 incendiary grenades and a sticky bomb grenade all around that door. And while we're doing that, we're going to have ex-Navy barricade the door that Cyna's miniature is at.
Okay, so it happens that these creatures are going to approach that door. If you wouldn't mind to put them.
Which door?
The
front
door
door?
near the motor, your hover cycle, your hover
Okay.
I
bike.
think we parked
So-
in the alley.
Let's arrange ourselves so that we all have visual on the front door
Hey, look at that. I have visual on the front door.
and get away from the front door because it's strapped with explosives.
Please step away.
I'd like to know why she has a cage with skeletons in it in her kitchen. Or is that the living room?
That
Do you
was
not?
that may have been the roommates. Because like there was the roommates room that was like really suspect.
Put us all against the cages, please.
Oh yeah, that's just an entire room of cages.
Yeah, it was kind of suspect.
All right. So we're gonna hold action, and whenever someone enters the door, we're just gonna click,
Okay.
like we're gonna surprise around the shit out of them.
Who
Put some
actually
DMX for this moment?
who was actually like looking down the street and kind of
I
saw
was.
that interaction? Okay. I'll allow you to give me a mysticism check to kind of identify these things.
Guess what I'm not good at.
And you know, I'll
Um,
let you make this one untrained just because of the nature of them.
well, then I rolled a 13. Take that for what it's worth.
I'm assuming we cannot help him.
That's my modifier.
Help her.
-2.
Okay. I'll actually give this to you. So these creatures are called Nihili.
Okay.
They are undead typically generated in a vacuum, and they really hate humanoids, like real bad. They have a hate for anything humanoid.
Okay.
And it seems that there are a pair of them walking your way.
So they
seem to approach this door. You guys have trapped it from the inside. Okay. So I don't think
there's
they have any.
There's like an incendiary grenade on each side of the door, like one up here, and then like down at the bottom is like a little sticky grenade.
Yeah.
So we're sticking them first and then burning them alive?
Yeah,
Or
because that
burning them
half a
dead?
second of them going, "Why am I sticky?" before it explodes is hilarious.
Okay. So they will. What type of weapon do they have? Oh, so one of them will approach the door. So if you'll take the jackal and approach it, and it will slam its body into this door, and like pretty much like put a massive dent into it.
Okay.
And you figure like one more big shoulder hit like that, it's just gonna like
Whenever
this door
bam,
down.
I'm gonna go. It's open.
Okay, so like it rams into this door again. The door's open. You see them.
About to this point.
Yeah, like once he crosses that threshold, his day's about to be ruined.
Okay, so move the jackal just like one square into the threshold there, and that one is fine where it is. And all right, everybody trigger their bombs, I guess.
Click.
Boom. All right, so the DC for all of those is 16.
Is that 3 separate 16s?
That's 4 separate 16.
All right.
Oh no.
So before I roll reflexes, let me get them on an initiative board. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, the dice does not roll on the acrylic surface. It just hits and slides.
Did anybody beat a 20?
I did.
I hit a 20.
You hit a 20? What's your modifier?
3.
Okay. And then, anybody, 17? Anybody beat 17?
I am embarrassed.
Okay.
I got
Ion, what'd you got?
15.
15. Maya?
16.
16? Okay. 15 and going last. What the heck? Alright. Actually,
Some days it happens.
so,
Players going first is really.
Yeah, I was going to say, does a player going first ruin your day?
like,
It's not a player, it's all the players. They all
thread.
get to act, and none of my bad guys can last through one round.
that thread was just amazing. Anyway,
Now that we're disparaging people.
yeah. So, so we'll do the sticky bomb first. What's the reflex save?
It's 16.
16. They both make it.
Okay, so they are not entangled, I don't think.
All right.
Or maybe they're only entangled for one round. Let me double check.
How do detonators affect DCs for grenade
They don't.
abilities?
They don't. It's whoever
It's
sets
just
them
a
up.
way of
Oh, it's
activating.
okay. So it's
Yeah, essentially when you have a detonator, you get to choose what action it is to detonate it, and I believe the action that you pick determines how secure it is.
Cool.
So like you can have a button, which is fairly quick, or you can have like a retinal scan, which is
No.
really secure, but like a full round action.
They are not entangled.
okay. So that happens.
Now for the
So
incendiary grenades.
yeah.
go
So we'll
off.
go around the table with the grenades. We'll start with Zenka. What's your DC?
I set them all up. They're all 16.
Oh, they're all 16.
We're all just hitting the buttons.
Okay. So who did
I
the?
like buttons.
Did you do the damage on all of them? Well, let me. Okay. Grenade 1. They both make the reflex save.
Oh no.
So they each take 2.
All right.
Oh no.
Grenade 2. That's 17 and 18, so they both make it.
They each take 2.
So far, we've
So you're just like using up all the level 1 grenades, aren't you?
This is our stack of unused
Ew.
grenades.
We've got plenty.
It's not a stack anymore. It's actually a novella.
The one in the back fails.
Okay.
It's a
So
pile.
if they pass, they take 1. If they fail, they take 3, and they are on fire.
Okay.
And they're on fire.
We succeeded in.
And at the beginning of their turn, they take 1d4 fire damage.
All right.
Would you like your sub
So-
toasted or not?
The one in the back is on fire. The one in front did not catch fire. So everybody's rolling initiative. Top of the queue, Cyna.
All right.
The whole front of our house is just like on fire.
Guy that's in the guy that's in the doorway, who is completely outlined by his flaming comrade behind him.
Yeah.
And the wall.
Just lava spewing forth out of the front of this house.
Sorry about the property damage.
Yeah, it's going to get shot.
The property or the jet?
Yes, all the above.
So I just imagine the homeowner's like, okay, sticky bomb, that's not good. Okay, an incendiary grenade. Okay, that's a second one.
What did I just agree
Oh,
to?
that's 3. Oh,
I'm not sure this was a good thing to
you
agree
only
to.
saved my life once, just reminding you.
I don't know if my insurance will cover this.
We only burned down your house
So
once, too.
I
Not a
did
big
really
deal.
stupid well with the trick attack.
It doesn't matter if you
because
save my life
attack
if you
was a
then
one.
go on to kill
Oh.
me.
So Cyna tries the trick attack, fails with the actual shot. Next up is the Nahili. Oh, you identified it as a Nahili. You get 1 additional piece of information about it. I apologize.
Well, what I care about is resistances or damage reduction.
It only has undead immunities.
Okay.
So everything else is going to be fair game.
Nice.
All right. Then special attacks.
Special attacks. It has something called a decompression gaze. It's got a 15-foot range. The dead stare of Nahili makes those around the undead feel like their own lungs are starting to violently collapse, mimicking the Nahili's demise. A living creature that can see and breathe that begins its turn within 15 feet of Nahili must succeed at a DC 15 Fortitude save or take bludgeoning damage. And I guess that
All right.
nobody's within 15 feet?
Nope.
Not yet.
All right.
Cover
So,
your eyes, Indy. If
Yeah.
you don't see it, it doesn't work.
that's a weird one. It's a gaze attack. Okay. So the one in back, it is his turn. He is on fire, so he'll take fire damage,
Does this
correct?
work if they can see
Yes.
you?
He
can't
takes
see you?
4.
They couldn't. If they couldn't see you, they couldn't target
Was
you.
it
with
pitch black? I'm just like to the part where Vin Diesel's just like with the creature.
And I don't think he's taking enough
It might
damage
be.
to really care.
Because they can only see when they move their heads.
Ooh, that's a cool aura.
I love auras.
Oh my gosh, that is cool. Okay, so it is going to odds, evens, odds. So Zenka,
Hooray!
10, 20, 30.
Less hooray.
The fiery one is going to approach you. Is that?
Do you have a minute to talk about
Oh,
our Lord
okay.
and Savior immolation?
So that's what happens. Okay, it is going to try to slam into you.
I bet it's going to.
A 19.
Will not do it.
Here we go.
All right, so at the end of his turn, he gets a free reflex save to put out the fire. It is 10 plus the amount of damage he took that turn.
So that would be 14. He rolled a 1.
All right, so he is still
He's
on
still flaming.
fire. There you go, buddy. There you go.
Hooray.
My
Zenka?
little gift to you.
Zenka is still your turn. Well, it is now your turn. It's not still your turn.
Yeah.
It is your turn. You have a Nahili right up in your face. He is on fire. Doesn't really seem to care. You've got a little space to
Cyna, I
maneuver
got a
around.
present for you.
Oh,
I'm going to take a 5-foot step back.
Guarded step.
Yep, and I'm going to cast a spell on Cyna.
Oh, is it? Is it supercharged weapon?
No,
No.
Cyna disappears.
Cyna disappears.
I'm invisible.
You are invisible.
Ooh. Sneaky, sneaky.
Give me a plus 40 bonus on my trick attack roll for being invisible.
So the other Nihili probably saw like butt masher over here.
Pin clicker.
When we roll the save?
When you start your turn within 15 feet of one. So you would have needed to do that. So Zenka, make me a fortitude save, please.
Oh boy, okay. Oh, 24.
You are good.
I rolled a 20 on the die.
That was its turn. It moves up. It's going to try to slam into you, Ion. How's a 30 treat you?
I mean, a 30 is going to hit.
Okay. You will take, let's see here, 15 bludgeoning damage as this thing shoulder checks you after a brief 15-foot sprint into the room. Maia, you are within 15 feet. Go ahead and make me a fortitude save.
Whew, 24.
24 is good. It's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to scan this jackal with my exocortex.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to melt it with my plasma rifle.
Now you are within its reach, so it will attack you if you do that.
And I have nowhere to go. I have nowhere.
There's something behind you.
Let me
You can't. Can you take a guarded step as part of an acrobatics? I don't remember.
A counter of some sort.
Probably don't want me to acrobatics.
Do you have athletics?
I do.
Go ahead and make me just a token acrobatics. It's probably like some type of low furniture. And I'll let you do that as part of the guarded steps.
Difficult terrain.
Let's see. 9?
I'll let you have it. So yeah, you can guarded step right there, just to create a little space.
Now I'll blast them away. Does a 20?
A 20 will hit.
Cool. Alright. What is the damage on this thing? 1d10. 4 plus my level, right? Because I have the weapon specialization. So 10 damage.
10 damage.
There is nothing in the guarded step rules that say you can't take guarded step into difficult terrain. It says you move 5 feet.
Okay.
It doesn't say you do 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine with me. Ion, you are within 15 feet of one of these guys, so go ahead and make me a fortitude save.
Uh, 25.
A 25 is successful. It's your turn. You have one of these guys in your grill. You've all been kind of backed into a corner here.
What we do.
Will we complete the quadriga here of people backed into walls?
I'll guarded step back.
Okay. So you guarded step back, completing the...
Yeah, and then I'll shoot him with my breaching gun, because that seems...
Ooh, yeah.
That is going to be a 30.
Yes, that definitely hits.
Good. No one likes you. And he can eat 23 damage.
Painful.
23?
Yeah.
Maybe
on
the
the
last thing
on the one
is-
with the shield?
Yeah. So, we know that they died from like a vacuum.
Yes.
Alright. I'd be like, knocked the wind out of you, huh? Kind of like when you died.
Ladies and gentlemen. Cyna, you can still see their eyes, right?
Sure, yeah. I'm
So-
kind of up on top of the
Okay.
The
You're
cage,
but
but
you're
yes.
within 15 feet of their eyes, so make me a fort save.
my fortitude save is a happy one.
I'd say you passed.
Yeah, it's
Based
going to
on
be a
your dice
23.
Yeah, you were good.
All right. So we will trick attack,
All right.
and my preference. Well, is this invisibility going to pop once I attack?
I believe it.
Yeah.
will. Okay.
Oh yeah. All right. Then the the stealth check for a trick attack is 40 something.
That's a pass.
Actually, 50 something.
That you were looking for 25.
He didn't see it coming.
Imagine that.
All right. Then the actual attack is much better this time. That's going to be 27 flat-footed
Yes, you hit.
and versus energy. All right.
And you're hitting the one that's flaming, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And we will make it flat-footed to everybody.
Sweet.
The die roll is not the best. That's going to be 19 damage.
19. Alright, it's the creature's turn. He will take some fire damage. He'll take 1. I'll go ahead and make the reflex save.
He gets a +2 each round to his save.
Okay, so 6, 13. That's still not enough. So, wait. 13
It is 10
versus
plus
11.
the damage he
Yeah.
took, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
going to be 11. So,
Yeah.
it's
So
still
he will not be on fire at the end of this round.
That's okay. No one likes him anyways.
Not even fire.
It will.
Not even fire likes you.
Guarded step towards Cyna because it really did not like being deceived like that.
How dare you be invisible and then shoot?
And
me
who
in the
can
face?
blame it? I mean, ooh, that's a 31 kinetic.
That will.
That is 12 bludgeoning as this big, massive, space-suited arm clocks you. Yeah.
It looks like it literally just shoots like a piece of rebar.
Oh, is it the crossbow
That's-
from Half-Life 2?
That's the breaching gun?
Oh yeah.
But it looks like
Like-
it uses the same ammunition.
It's the same caliber, though.
Crossbow. No. We're using actual like ammunition here with like powder.
So, Zenka, you are within 15 feet of one.
I am.
Go ahead and make me a fort save.
Okay. Another 20 on the die.
I mean,
That was a really cool
It's-
aura. You
it's-
should use it sometime.
it's trying to take your breath away. It's got a
trying.
different aura, too, that's like really neat, but it's not a good place
that's
for it.
my
I'll tell you about
bad
later.
save too.
It's, well, I can kind of tell you about it. It's got an aura that's called Gravity Well. It allows it to have spider climb everywhere.
Nice.
But if you're in 0G and get within 5 feet of it, you get caught up in it and you fall prone.
That's kind of cool.
That is
Yeah,
really cool.
but it can just spider climb everywhere because it just creates a gravity.
Gravity is
so,
relative.
Yeah. So it is your turn. You've
Okay.
got one of these things about 5 feet from.
Yeah,
oh no,
and-
actually, one's adjacent.
It is adjacent. That being said, combat reflexes isn't a thing. If I move through a threatened space, it gets to try to attack me. But I can move and then try to cast my spell after I've been hit. And that wouldn't stop me from casting.
This is true.
Give me a moment just to kind of make sure I can line
And as
this
far as
up.
you know, it hasn't tried anything that would like hamper your movement or anything because it's not done it to anyone else it's hit. I just want to throw that out there.
Okay. Let me see here. I can't hit both of them.
Yeah, there's 15 feet of space between both of them.
Yeah,
It'd
I
be
got a
impossible to
15
get like a.
I got a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
What do I know about these things?
Give me a mysticism check. But Honestly, I've given
There's probably not
Cyna
much
a lot.
additional. 31.
Oh, whoa. Okay, so let me just tell you everything.
Okay.
So,
Anything important?
Nihili, Dark Vision. They've got a really good kinetic. Their saves are pretty balanced. Their will save is their worst, but not by much. Undead immunities, they do have a climb speed. Their only attack is a slam. They've got the decompression gaze. Skills are mainly athletics. They get a really good athletics check. They have decent stealth. They've got the decompression gaze as well as that gravity well that I talked about. Honestly, that's it.
Okay. So most of their stuff is fairly passive. When it comes to attacks, they've really only got the slam.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Oh, hell, I'm running. Okay, cool.
Okay. So, did you want to try to
Avoid
acrobatics
that? I can
with
give it
that?
a shot. Worst it happens is he hits me.
What did we determine the DC of that was? Was
I
it?
got a 27.
That's probably good enough.
It's something plus their CR. I don't remember.
The CR is like 5. I
Yeah,
must
I
say.
don't remember if it's 10 or 15.
You beat the CR by like 22.
Cool.
I want to call that
I
fine.
don't get hit. Alright. So I need to make a ranged EAC attack on him, and he is flat-footed.
That is true because Cyna made him flat-footed.
3's not going to do it, though. That's okay. Okay. I just threw acid at him.
So, to move through a threatened area, 15 plus 1.5 times CR.
Okay.
So the DC would have been 22, and you made it.
I did it.
Useful info on the GM screen for the win.
Yep. So I missed the spell part. So what are you?
I tried to do caustic conversion and throw that at him, but I rolled a 3 on the hit. I'm assuming a 3 doesn't hit them, even though they're flat-footed.
Oh, I mean, when you add all the stuff to the 3, is that all you got?
Wait, hold on. I do have stuff to add to
You
the 3.
you rolled a 3, but
Wait
you're
a
6th
second.
level now. You should have
I forgot that
some juice.
wasn't adding stuff to it. Okay. That's going to be a 10.
Okay, yeah, that won't do it.
Yeah, that's not going to do it, though.
Okay.
I didn't think it was going to hit. It's fine.
Jackal one is up. It will.
I mean, I shot the shit out of them, and they made a snarky comment about it.
It will 5-foot step to kind of cut off routes. And yeah, you're right. You hit it with a breaching gun. It did not appreciate that one bit.
I shot it with a
Those
rebar.
things don't.
That is only an 18 kinetic side.
Yeah, no.
All right. All right. Maia?
Catch your breath before you try that.
Oh, you're just going to double down on this.
Yeah.
Maia, it's your turn. You are still within 15 feet of one of these, so make me a fortitude save.
Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. Well,
You win.
They're trying to decompress you, but it's just not working. This guy's pretty much adjacent to you, so you'd have to do
Take
something.
like a deep breath in defiance. In your face.
Fresh Yoxian air.
Oh, so good. Best quality.
I'm not super worried about it hitting me.
Breathes
so
like strawberries.
I'll just try to shoot it.
Okay, let's see what happens to you. A 23 kinetic.
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
So, 26 is what you were looking for.
Okay, that is well within the realm of possibility.
All right. 16 plus 9. So I'm assuming
Yeah,
it
you
probably
hit.
hits because it was better than last time.
You hit. You're hitting the blue one, right?
The jackal.
Yeah.
And that is 9 plus 6, so 15 damage.
15 damage. So the jackal one is actually starting to look pretty bad now.
Put some holes in it.
You're doing work on it. Ion, go ahead and make me that fortitude deep breath save.
14.
Oh. Regretfully, a DC is 15.
Alright, so I'm going to be like, you got me. You got me. As my breath forcefully ejects from my lungs.
Yeah, it's kind of a painful situation. You will take 6 bludgeoning damage as it just feels as though you've entered the airlock at an inopportune time.
Yeah, this is what the bins feel like.
The occupied light was apparently not turned on.
Yeah. So that hits you. That's really the only ill effect you get from it. It's just like that. Almost has been like getting socked in the stomach. But it is your turn, and it's already taken its attack of opportunity.
Oh, hey, me running randomly around the room helped out a little bit.
Well, I mean, Maia took a shot at it point blank, and it missed her. So that's part of it, too.
Hooray.
And you're going to give it another piece of rebar?
Yeah, actually, I'm just going to full round attack it since it already attacked.
Oh, God.
You did this.
Okay.
So I'm attacking KAC.
Yep.
Does a 15 hit it?
No, not quite.
Okay. Does a 22 hit it?
Yes, a 22 will.
Okay, so I hit it with one of them. And that's going to
that
be
looks disgusting from here.
23 damage.
23 damage, and that's to the blue one, 23, 76. It goes down.
I wish I hit it twice. That would have been the thing of beauty.
I don't know if it would have handled twice. Hand that down to him.
I mean, it would have been dead, but I'm okay shooting like a corpse as it's falling from gravity's pull. Like,
so the little item chit is actually inside that card, and I've got like a copy of it on the back because I was kind of testing too. So that's got your items and everything in there.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Once you loot it. So it goes down. There's only one of them left in here. Cyna, you are up and within 15 feet of one, so make me a fort save. You're looking for 15.
Oh, we got that on the die.
Got it.
Okay. So this one's already used its attack of opportunity,
It
right?
has.
All right, then I'm basically going to jump past it. Actually, it doesn't matter then. But I'm going to jump over it and put myself between Zenka and it.
Okay.
And then shoot it. This is all part of my trick attack.
Yeah. So you're looking for a 25 in your trick attack.
Easily.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I'm only going to hit a 15 energy flat-footed.
That is just enough.
Woo!
Thankfully, it was flat-footed.
Oh yeah, look at those 8s. Uh, 30 sonic.
30.
Yep.
Okay.
Boom! Bam!
So
That's a lot of sonic.
All of its rings fly everywhere.
The picture of the gun you had sent.
okay, that is what I need to know. That one is up. It is going to approach Cyna because that
hurt.
Good.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't felt the breaching gun. So I mean,
It hasn't gotten to experience that joy of life.
yeah. So it's going to come after
hole
Cyna.
in your chest before?
Yeah.
Cyna does a 22 kinetic hit.
It does.
It does.
Hold on. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. It slams you again as hard as it's able to for 14 damage, bludgeoning. Zenka, it has approached you once more. It's within 10 feet, so go ahead and make me a fort save.
Okay. 23.
23 is good enough. It is 10 feet away. Cyna just took a hit,
I
presumably
didn't roll
for
a 20
you.
that time. I only got a 19.
You're using them all up.
It likes the fortitude saves today. And
You're
I'm okay
using
with
them
that.
all up.
You gotta hurt it.
I do.
It's in pretty bad shape right now. You feel like a very good full round magic missile.
Might do it.
Like, not a pitiful one, a good one. Not a mediocre one either. Like
we got to kill this thing before they come over and
let's
take our
use
glory.
a magic missile here. We'll do a full round action, so we'll do 3 missiles at D4 plus 1 each.
All right.
So 3D4 plus 3. 13.
13. That's a good one. That's like
Very good one.
So that brings it to 74, which is enough to kill it again.
There we go.
Hooray! I got a thing.
So
Does it have candy?
your
Doesn't have candy. I'm disappointed.
well,
I don't want space zombie.
what it has, you can trade for candy. Neither of them really have any gear. However, both of them do have a cred stick with 2,500 credits on it.
So 2 2,500 credit sticks.
Yeah.
That's a lot of candy. More potato chips.
Someone is paying to get us eliminated.
Yeah, presumably that was hit money, is what that was.
That was hit money bad.
Someone paid us to kill their assassins. How convenient.
Yeah, that was funny how that works. I'm going to change chairs because I'm realizing just how squeaky that one is.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
And now I have extra of these, so I can actually do that.
All right. So when does the
This
body
is what
wagon come
wire
around the
transfers are
neighborhood?
for, so that you don't pay the people you want to die to kill your assassins.
So
Right.
I have an important infrastructure question about EOX.
Yes.
So does the recycling wagon, the recycling truck, does it take corpses?
I'm not
I mean,
sure.
do they have to be fresh? I mean, could they have already been
Yeah,
animated
can
once?
undead eat other undead? Or is that icky? Is that like Brussels
that might be
sprouts to
icky.
them?
Like that
That's
flesh
like when
might
2
not
negative
be.
numbers make a positive number and they become living again.
I guess
Wait,
they're not.
I'm pretty sure life doesn't work like that.
None of those things happen. No,
They're like, ew, it's like Brussels sprouts.
I'm sure that.
We're going to what? The flesh factory, right? The flesh sludge pit.
But Brussels
place?
sprouts are good once you
Maybe we
cover
can
them
just
in
make a
cheese.
deposit.
I'm sure Juanita Trucks will have an idea or two as to how to handle this if you let her know.
We
Right.
should just walk into her office and just drop their dead bodies on the floor.
I mean,
I mean,
wonder,
it's
is
right
it-
across the
Is
street.
this like copper? Can we get 20 cents a pound for these guys?
I think they want the living flesh is the thing.
It's
However,
unfortunate because there's not a lot of living flesh on Eox.
you did, however, take care of the hit squad, so
Hooray.
Sweet.
that's a plus.
It's usually a good sign we're on
So-
the right path.
We should go talk to Voxel since
Right.
we're done killing half of this neighborhood now.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Hey man, there's
Retailing-
nobody left.
We have killed 5 people in this house.
3, 4. Yeah, it's been a busy day.
Yeah, if they were alive, your house would definitely be haunted. After that,
I mean,
Just
it
so
was
you know.
technically haunted a minute ago.
just so you know.
Title music for Dead Sons is provided by Overclocked Remix and created by CFX. Find more great game remixes at ocremix.com. Ambient music provided by Tabletop Audio. Original 10-minute ambiances and music for games and stories. Find out more at tabletopaudio.com.